Hello everybody, welcome back to another video here. This is another stream that I'm doing right now, or a broadcast, any way you want to say it. Just pretty much a live stream.
And timing.
Usually call
Some good hitters will do that.
This is MLB Show 25. Computer to try and get the new Corbin Carroll.
One away and the count remains 0-2.
There was another card that was released too, but I will explain that as soon as I finish this play versus computer game. Just some stats that
Zips
I
it
to
to first,
and
quickly one away in the second.
I've been playing some ranked seasons, but one day I was really struggling. I lost like 3 in a row.
No balls in a strike.
Some of them, and it was really frustrating. I know
swing, foul
a lot
to
of
the
you
left.
don't like to hear my temper a
One
lot
out,
of times,
bases
but I'm
empty.
not the only person that gets mad. There's
looking.
Millions of people that play these
Cal
games.
Farmer up to the plate now.
Same with Call of Duty and probably Minecraft or whatever that crap is, you know.
Swings through
some
that
of them other
one for
games
strike
that people play.
2.
I know there's some other new games I really should be playing instead of baseball, but
back here
I
at
pretty
Coors
much just
Field,
play what I
top
like.
half of the third inning. Now here is Michael
So
Young.
I gotta use some Texas Rangers players to get some hits.
First pitch misses.
I'm going to play like a 3-inning game. I might play a 9-inning game in the next one.
And that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it hits the fence.
Michael Young doesn't really have a whole lot of power.
And that's a leadoff double.
All right, so now
everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved
the
double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
9 innings.
Liner snagged at first. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back. Pudge Rodriguez will hit next.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
But it's all right. Doing much better than last night.
And a runner at second.
I'm off work today on a Wednesday, go figure, but it's not payday, unfortunately. I wish it was, because I am broke.
Could be trouble.
I've only got like $3 in my bank. Or $2 dollars, actually, and probably $2 or $3 in my wallet.
Well done, drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
I don't really like
the batter
staying
now,
at home a lot and doing nothing. There we go.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Here comes Pudge around third. He'll score easily. Now around second, going for third. The relay, and he's in at third with an RBI triple.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. In comes the run from third, and it's an 8-run lead. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's Juan Soto.
I'm going to be able to get the runner to third.
And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now.
As is. Corey Seager doesn't have
Here's
a lot
the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 1 for 2.
Hope everybody's enjoying their Wednesday hump day so far.
On the ground right side. And
I'll turn my gain down a little bit.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field.
Is it going to go? That's actually going. Yeah, okay. Now we're halfway.
He hammers one out to right. It's 10-0
now.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Jimmy will probably do it.
I think it's going to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
Base hit with a first baseman and another hit with a Ranger.
And delivers outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge.
Oh, boy.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there.
On its way. Gone. 487. Wow, I thought that was
They go back to back. and they add to the lead. It's 11-0.
That's an extra base hit with the first.
Now the left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski, 0 for 2 in this one.
On that, but that's all right.
And the first pitch misses for ball
right
1.
Fielder, we have 2 out of 12. No homers with center fielders yet, though.
Fastball is outside.
Trying to get some of these
2 outs, base is empty.
Unlocking Corbin, Carroll, and Pete Alonso, another player that's in the program.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field.
Go.
Back there.
I think so.
Feeling for the wall as he makes.
All right, got a lot of XP too, but that doesn't really matter. I mean, we finished the program actually. New Threads program. Well, we finished that a while ago. Yeah, the New Threads program is like this one where you get that 88 Max Scherzer, and so far he stinks in Diamond Dynasty for me. As you see, he's 0-2. But play against computer, of course, he's done pretty well. But I mean, that's just play versus computer. Yeah, I got all the New Threads players as well. I mean, just except Kenley Jansen, but he goes for 10,000 subs, which isn't bad. And I don't have that Willie Adames card. I do not have, and Corbin Burns. This one goes for 12 grand, but that's pretty good price, you know, because he's a pretty good pitcher. I mean, I would like to buy him. I probably will one time or one day. And his Jurickson Profar card, well, he's gotten into some serious trouble. That's why he goes for a lot, which is kind of stupid. But anyway, let me give you all like an update of what has been going on. So, I'm not talking about my job or anything. I mean, job's been going well. So here we have the new Spotlight series. As you see, we have the April Lightning thing. So if I get Wyatt Langford, which is going to be the one for that program to finish, if I get him, then reward is going to be this 92 Corbin Carroll. And honestly, and somebody already got him a parallel 5. Well, good for them. I gotta be honest, he actually looks like a pretty good card. I saw Coog's video recently, Cougs46, and I disagree a lot of times with what he says because most of his stuff, his content is mostly boring. I know people are going to disagree and say Angel in the Outfield is great. The thing that he does, the Revolution thing, is pretty good too. But I've been losing my interest in his videos. That goes, and Kevin Goad, or GoHD, I think it's Goad. I've been losing my interest in him. Well, I've been losing my interest for the past year now. I mean, his content hasn't been all that great. Plus, he's a potty mouth, and he's weird sometimes. I mean, I guess he just does that, you know, for everybody's entertainment. The only one I really like mostly is Shelfie, but the others have just been really boring. I haven't seen some from the guy that's the Cleveland fan. I forget his Fuzzy, I think his name is. I mean, I haven't really watched any stuff of him. But anywho, like I said, for this card, I mean, Coog said that he wasn't impressed or he didn't like it, and I'm like, well, too bad. It's not always about what he likes. Yes, he is a 92 overall, but his stats look really great. Fielding is pretty good. His speed, of course, is 99 because he's got great speed. And, of course, the power against lefties is way down. Well, that's because he's a lefty, and the righties is 96, actually, in contact versus righty is 100. Yeah, I mean, and you don't get him on the marketplace. You just pretty much get him to where he is, and yeah. And the other ones, too, that they released. Now, of course, the April Retro one, but the problem is you got to collect all these cards. You have to collect all 13, and if you do, if you get 10, you'll get a 91 Eugenio Suarez, who hit 4 home runs. 4 home run game, and he's not even doing that great. His batting average is way down. I mean, he's not really that great of a hitter anyway. He strikes out a lot. He bats like 220, 230, and all that stuff. He did the same thing with Cincinnati and Seattle. Yeah, I'm not really too big on getting that card, you know, because I got Jordan Westberg and I got a few others that can play third base. And now we get our first retro Lightning, like how we had Craig Biggio when he was a retro Lightning person and a few others. And we get this 92 Carlos Santana. And honestly, yeah, I know AJ, Little Man, is going to be making a video about this. I mean, the thing is because he always does videos about Carlos Santana, and he'll always do that annoying thing, Carlos. And I'm sorry, man, his content has been boring lately, too. Somebody commented recently and said that he's been complaining a lot. Well, that's no surprise. I mean, and of course, he's like one of the greatest players for MLB The Show. I mean, the way he hits the ball and stuff, you know, he plays on GOAT difficulty, greatest of all time. It's a new difficulty they introduce. And yeah, I mean, his stats are pretty incredible. I mean, power against lefties is pretty good. You know, he's a switch hitter once again, but power against righties is a little bit down, which is pretty crazy because I think he destroys righties. But nonetheless, I mean, it is a pretty decent card, but once again, I'm not going to buy all these players because look, Chris Bubic goes for $38,000. Tyler Soderstrom goes for $36,000. That's already close to 75,000 stubs. Nick Pivetta, who goes for $37,000. That's already 100,000 stubs for 3 players. Then Tommy Edman, $37,000. Tyler Mahle, $37,000, but they're going to get higher. Cal Raleigh, $40,000 because he's at 89. Hunter Green, $68,000. Well, actually, Luke Mahle was also at 89, but the others here are 88s. Who else we got? Taylor Ward, he's $35,000. Pavin Smith, $37,000. I'm not really doing the calculations with my calculator, but I know for a fact that a lot of these cost at least probably over 300,000 subs, probably more than that. Matthew Liberatore is $52,000. Oh, shoot, my battery went out on my phone. Oh, my God, I gotta charge it up. And I need my charger. It's in my book bag. Hold on, folks. I'm sorry. That's my watch charger. That's not it. Yes, I wear an Apple Watch. In case anybody's... I just figured I'd tell everybody. I don't think anybody's interested in that kind of crap. What's the notification? Oh, the new thread sent. Okay, so let me plug this in. Well, actually, I think I can do the math in my head. I mean, because this is going to take about a couple of minutes for this phone to turn on. And I have an iPhone 15 Pro Max. I know it's a phone probably from a couple of years ago, but it's pretty good. But the iPhone 12 Pro Max, I think, was a really good one. All right, so Chris Bubic is $38,000. Tyler Soderstrom is $37,000, so we're over $70,000. Nick Pivetta, $38,000. $100,000 we're up to. Tommy Edman, $37,000. $137,000. Tyler Mahle, $37,000. Let's just say $170,000 already. Cal Raleigh, $40,000. So we're up to $170,000, I think. Yeah. Hunter Green, $68,000. So about, let's say $230,000. Taylor Ward, $36,000. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much a lot right there. I mean, that's definitely going to cost me all my stubs that I have, too. And also, you got 91 Andres Munoz, who was going for a lot as well, too. And, of course, he's been doing pretty well. He hasn't really, he hasn't, given up a blown save, which will probably happen, because nobody in Major League Baseball history has blown a save. Well, actually, take that back. Tom Hankey did that a bunch of times, and I think a few others did. But anyway, O'Neal Cruz, who goes for $68,000. Noelvi Marte, new player for Cincinnati, goes for $41,000. And Matthew Liberatore, $52,000. Yeah, he's got some pretty good pitch selections. But yeah, if you pretty much bought all these cards, it will cost you a good amount of stubs. And as you see, I do have a good amount. And why do I have a good amount of $470,000? Well, recently, I pulled this Yordan Alvarez card. This was in a, I believe it was a Headliners pack. I think it was, or it may have been a Chase pack. I'm not sure. And he was going for a lot of stubs, so I sold him right away. Then, about 2 days before that, I pulled Fernando Tatis Jr., this card. But I should have waited until he was upgraded on Friday. I pulled him, I think, on Wednesday or something, or maybe Thursday. but I wound up selling him right away because I wanted the stubs, and I sold him for like $110,000, and now he's up to $141,000. So I definitely should have waited, but that's okay. And, of course, all these players, like, of course, Randy Johnson's still going for a lot. I mean, he still needs to have a sinker in his pitches, and he still does not because of the fact that they haven't added it, I guess, because they don't want to make him that difficult for people. But he is still pretty difficult. And, of course, they still have Chipper Jones and the ranked seasons rewards. I haven't really got there, unfortunately, because I've been losing games a little bit. And then we'll look at the equipment stuff. They also released a new Jorge Posada card from 2006. Card, I mean, got some pretty good stats, even though I usually like Adley Rutschman more, but pretty sure this card, will be everybody's replacement over Adley Rutschman, even though Adley's like an 86 or whatever. But still, I have Adley at parallel 4, and I've been doing some of the Diamond Quest stuff too. The recent one they released is this one, which features 90 standout Adam Ottavino and 90 postseason Josh Young from 2023, or Josh Jung, something like that. And yeah, I've been doing all these. I mean, I haven't really got some of these rewards. I mean, I've been doing everything right, but like this one, I did get Anthony Rizzo, but I did not get Shane McClanahan. In this one I did. I don't understand why. And I just did this one recently. I tried to finish the program for the Easter thing, but I still have some of them stats to do. But I'm not concerned about it. I don't care for Jazz Chisholm, and that Jacob deGrom card is okay. Yeah, it's in this Easter one here, the egg hunt thing. I'm at 65 now because I collected 5 of the eggs, 5 of the 7. The pink one, I don't really know what that one does. I mean, the purple one, I don't know where that is. And these mystery missions, like this thing here, I don't know how to get those, honestly. And, of course, the reward is the 89 Jazz Chisholm. But like I said, I don't really like to use him because he's a lefty, and I'm not really big on him. And then the collection thing as well, which is in the Legends and Flashback thing. If you get all 28 of them, or actually I got 19, okay. That's right, because I got Riley Green. Okay, so I got him. He's part of the program, and the others, yeah, I got them. So I can collect them and get Ryan McMahon. So that's pretty cool. Now I would need 8 more to get Jacob deGrom, but the problem is I gotta get Jazz Chisholm. So if I collect him, then 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. Alright, so if I pretty much bought these, I wouldn't have to worry about getting Jazz Chisholm. I could still collect Jacob deGrom, even though he's already up to 1,000 people have him at parallel 5. But the problem is, this Jorge Polanco goes, well, actually 45,000. He dropped down a little bit. Tim Raines is only 8,000. Wow, I think I'm going to buy him. 82, 84. Put in that order for him. Dansby Swanson. He only goes for $5,000. Okay. Yeah, because I did pull Logan Webb recently. He only goes for that much. Wow, he went down. Okay, who we got here? Lucas Hairsag. He's a little bit on the pricey side, but that's okay. He's a pretty good pitcher. Ricky Henderson, 10,000. Okay. Who the hell is texting me? I didn't recognize this number. It showed I had a text message. Alright, what was I doing? 10,903. I'll go for him. Now, one of my game show friends, Philip Shea Langoliers. He doesn't really go for that much. Go with 2310 for him. Oh, somebody put up a bigger order. I'm just going to buy this Vinny Pasquantino just like that. And probably this, yeah, Edward Cabrera. He doesn't go for a lot. Okay, so where are we at? We're at 23. We need a little bit more. Got Lucas Airsag. And 26, 27. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to buy that Jorge Polanco card, even though he goes for a lot. But if I can finish the program for the Easter thing. But there isn't anybody left, I don't think, no. So I would have to get one of these packs. But I have all these players, and the rest of them, yeah, I would have to buy Jorge Polanco. Unless I would pull him, but I kind of doubt it. My pack luck hasn't been, the greatest. But anyway, let's continue with the thing that I got to do. Program. I'm trying to finish it. All right, let's see. Where are we at? Yeah, so the rest of the people we have 86 Luke Keschal. I don't know how to pronounce these names. I just try and pronounce it as it looks. 86 Augustin Ramirez. I'm assuming that's how it is. 45, we have 89 Brendan Donovan. 60, we have 89 Luke Weaver. Looks like a pretty decent card. And 85 Pete Alonso. And one of these deluxe cards. I probably would choose the Egg Hunt one to try and get him. And then the April Spotlight one, which would be one of these players. But most likely it'll probably be like one of these players. Unless it would be, one of these, and I would make some stubs. But anyway, let's continue the game so I can go back to where we were at. All right, so for Wyatt Langford, what we got to do, don't have to worry about that. Okay, so we need 14 hits with the Rangers. The Diamondbacks will be the next one. Then I'll have to get the April Tops Now players and put them in there. And then the April Spotlight players and all these. And hopefully get these missions done. And then the next one will have to be to get the stuff done with them. And then we should have enough to get to 100. I mean, we should be able to. I mean, if we do all this, it'll be 3, 6, 9. Where it says rewards, you count all that up. 3, 6, 9, then 15, 21, 27, 33, 39, and 45, so it'd be 45 for that. 45 plus 3 is 48, so that's where it would put us at, would be right here, so we would get all that stuff. Then the next one would be this, so we have to get the, 48 would be at, yeah. So then we gotta do this, so that would be 58, 63, 68, 73, 78, 83, and 88. So that's where we put us at. So we would be short. We would be at 88, so we would need a little bit more to make progress. So probably we would have to do some of these moments, actually. Well, I'm stuck right now with this one because I got to hit a home run with this person and an extra base hit. Well, you know what? I'm going to do this one. I'm going to skip the one there. You don't have to do them, you don't have to let them in order. You can do whatever ones you want. All right, so this one we just got to tally an extra base hit.
Now it's the DH, Agustin Ramirez.
Agustin.
Swing at a
Augustus from the Chocolate Factory, if you want to say, but I go by the original movie because it's the best. Just need an extra base hit.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field.
Are you serious? Wow.
Mastroboni makes the catch.
Oh, well.
One out, base is empty.
Just need a double,
Agustin
a triple,
Ramirez,
or a home
the next
run.
up for the Marlins.
Any one of them for an extra base hit.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Try and swing down maybe and see if I can elevate it into the gap or hit it over the wall.
And another ball.
Keeps throwing outside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that one is lifted in the air.
Got under it. And, of course, this person doesn't have great speed.
He's got it. 2 away.
Maybe because he's a catcher. Some catchers have some good speed. And
one out. Runner at second. Ramirez now at the plate. Line drive. That's a base hit.
It's going to drop for a hit, but it has to be an extra base hit.
The relay throw.
Freaking get me.
They put the tag on, and that's out number 2.
Second, it wouldn't have been a double. No. All right.
Back in Seattle, new inning getting started, and now the DH.
Look at some of these moments done. We just got to make good contact.
Out to short, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Maybe I was trying to swing up, maybe. Usually I like to swing down, try and get an extra base hit, but sometimes it works out.
On the ground to short.
Down.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy. Agustin Ramirez, the next to hit.
That's crazy, because that was an easy play.
That one is absolutely belted.
Find the gap, find the gap, find the gap.
Onto the track.
Damn, Julio.
And he makes the catch.
Pretty sure that was Julio Rodriguez that caught it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins.
Robles or whoever. Oh my God.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher.
I might have to go to the next round.
Brings it in.
Some of these extra base hits are getting a little bit difficult. Let's see what else they got. See if I can try a different moment, like a pitching one or something. Nope, a lot of them are hits. Okay, never mind. That's crazy that none of them are pitching on here. Like, don't have one for Andres Munoz or anybody else.
All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. Gilbert back to work. This one popped up right side. Tellez settles underneath it, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
This is veteran difficulty. Okay, come on.
Fouled off.
This dude keeps throwing it. That same freaking zone.
Lifted in the air, right field.
That's going to get caught.
That's out number 2.
I knew that. As soon as I hit it off the bat, it was lined right to him. I knew it.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Agustin Ramirez.
Over the wall.
2 in this one.
Why is it so difficult?
High fly ball out to center field.
Damn it. I'm not changing my bat PCI either. I'm going to leave it as it is. I like using the bat PCI. So 2 away with nobody on. This thing
and
never
at the plate for Miami, Agustin Ramirez.
Like a different
first pitch
bat
misses.
PCI like wedge or the basic one or anything like that. It usually shrinks in the difficulty. Like if you face
2 out, space is empty.
Like Hall of Fame player or legend. The PCI
base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Shrinks like when it
takes the turn. He's digging for second.
Come on.
And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Yes, thank you. Finally. So we got a pack now. So now we made some progress. Now let's try the next one. I think the other one is another. Not doing that. Let's go with the 4 total bases for Wyatt Langford. That should be no problem because he's got a pretty good amount of speed. They do have an extreme moment, but it's Eugenio Suarez, and you got to hit 4 home runs. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that.
1 down.
I'm sure Coos did it because he does that to try and entertain people. But yeah.
Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Got 99 speed. Yep. And of course, the Orioles lost to the Minnesota Twins last night.
The order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one ripped.
Is that going to go? It's not.
One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Can't go three.
He's got a double.
One more extra base.
What if they're looking to be aggressive?
So 2 down. Now at the plate,
sometimes
Wyatt
when they do
Langford.
these things, you know, and you've got to hit a home run, they'll usually just say either tally an extra base hit or the bases. They tally the
That's towards center.
4 bases or
under
whatever.
it. Makes the catch.
No, didn't get it that time. Just got to get one hit to get on base. I don't know if a walk would
Kelly back to work.
Would count.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one. And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
I'm pretty sure if he walks, it's not going to count. I'm pretty sure.
Next offering is fouled back.
Freaking slurve. Come on, dude. Give me a pitch to hit.
2-2. This one in the air, center field.
I don't know if he's going to get another. Wait a minute.
DeLuca hauls it in, and there's one away.
Oh, we're getting another
runner at
bat.
second,
Okay,
2 down. Langford getting ready to
gotta
hit.
Get a base hit.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. Swinging a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The same stuff every time.
2 outs.
I hate that in this game. Please
Center
drop,
field.
Please drop, please drop, please drop. No.
DeLuca makes the grab.
Oh, I hate when they do this. Ooh. Fucking hate when they
Wyatt
do this.
Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
All right, just one home run will do it.
And it's fouled away.
Dotting, trying to throw pitches like that, but they shouldn't be doing that. This is veteran. This is not hard.
And a ground ball to first.
Of course that goes
and
foul. No
foul
shit.
Ball. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Corrals it, and there's 2 away.
That should have been down
First
the line.
and second.
I mean, there's no
2
way
outs.
that should have been hit.
Now
like
a
that.
chance for Wyatt Langford. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 4.
Second inning.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Bradley back to work. Out to short. Caballero. Now the throw to first on the run.
That's not going to count. That's going to be an error. Yep. Of course, they don't give me a hit on that. Stupid. That was a tough play.
That one out to right.
Dude. That's going to be a foul.
And drop foul.
I got off to a good
2 outs. Simeon runs. Out towards left center.
Lord.
Mangum.
Why he was stealing with 2 outs.
He's there. He's got it.
Oh, we got 1 fucking base. Come on.
1 down. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
These are not hard. They're just making it difficult for me because I'm not doing the one before. And I'm like, you don't have to do them in order. You don't have to do that. There is no rule that says you have to do it in order. Thank you. God damn it.
Left field, and he knew it.
All right, so I think we get something unlocked for doing that. Thought we did, and I'm wrong, like always. Now, we almost got that 1 card, but what's the next one? 2 extra base hits of Corbin, Carroll. Okay, that should be great. Hopefully that gets done. All we just got to get is either 2 doubles, 2 triples,
Stepping
or a home run.
Corbin Carroll.
Double and triple and home run, double and home run, either way.
Now he breaks his bat.
That's definitely going to do it right there. And we're facing the Rays again.
This is Corbin Carroll.
I don't know why they're doing interleague play already. Usually that's in the month of June, where an American League team faces a National League team.
Loud.
I don't like how they're changing baseball a lot of times. They keep changing things up. Well, number one, they need to get rid of the pitch clock, and that ain't going to happen. I know a lot of people
and a ball hit out towards
do
left
like
center
the pitch
field.
clock, and
It falls in, and that's a hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning. So digging in, Corbin Carroll, 1 for 3.
Taj Bradley is still in the game. This is ridiculous.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Calls it in,
the slide step, what Taj Bradley just did. There is no slide stepping in baseball.
Back here in the desert,
baseball
this is Corbin Carroll.
So unfortunate, these days, how bad they have changed it.
That's out to center field. Meisner has a beat on it.
They don't let him play 9-inning games of double headers anymore, I guess, because the Tigers players
to the
out
top
and
of the
stuff.
Arizona lineup. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter,
really
Corbin Carroll.
Hurting players.
Yeah,
a lot of pitchers are on the injured list and stuff. I think this is the most that we've seen in a while.
Now one missed.
Please hit this damn guy.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back on this one. Hauls it into the warning track.
I knew it.
Back here at Chase Field. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
A recent update to this
Bradley,
game and
back
stuff,
to work.
and it is definitely not all that great.
Smoked on the ground a second. Lau sends it to first. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, bases empty.
I don't think I'm going to get another at bat.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice running catch.
I haven't even got him a base hit. You get on base.
And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Wow. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Done, I'm sure I
and
get
a quick
stats
out number
done,
1.
with the other, the stats,
Bradley,
back
to work
and all that, and
not close with that
I'd like
one.
to get this moment done so I can get the player unlocked. The one, because I got to get XP with him. There we go. Finally.
That's well struck. And it's off the wall.
Double.
Into second easily with a lead off double.
Or a triple or a home run. Either one.
Well, that'll make you feel
Not
good.
a single.
This is Corbin Carroll.
Has to be an
1
extra
for 2. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center.
We'll get another at bat. Might get 2 more. Might be in the 6th inning. Yes. Okay. We should get 1 more at bat if we don't get this. I'm hoping we do. There we go. Finally.
Struck out towards right center. That's back.
That's way over the pole.
Long gone.
All right. So got Corbin Carroll done. Got his moment. The others are the home runs, of course. I really don't want to do that. All right. So for this player, see what position he is. He's a second baseman. Okay, so we're going to put him in the lineup. The problem is I don't want to remove Ian Kinsler because I like him. Excuse me. I'm probably going to move Ian Kinsler to the DH spot. I'm not going to play him out of position. I'll put him in there. All right, because we still got to get this stuff done. All right, now let's take a look at it and see if this will be enough or if we're going to have to do another moment. I really don't want to, so we're at 12. All right, so if we get the stats, so it'll be 15. Yeah, we're at 12. Okay, 15, 18, 21, 27, 33, 39, 45, 51, and 57. That'll be 57 for that, which would put us, we would be like halfway. So in this, I'd say 57, yeah. All right, so in here, then we'd be at 67, 72, 77, 82, 87, 93, and 98. So no, we would be short again. Damn it. All right, well, unless I like buy those players, or wait a minute, yeah, because there is a collection here for this. If I get these four, man, they don't really go for a lot. I mean, I'll probably just do that. They should go through. There's probably people wanting them. Ooh, this one goes for 9,000, and he goes for 7, and he goes for 10. Now, actually, I think I'm gonna forget that. I'll just not do that. So I'll sell him back for 9,700. Should get my money back for that. All right. Anyway, let's continue what we got to do. Yep, we got him back. Okay. Well, what's my... I thought I had, like, let me go back to the collections for the, Jacob deGrom thing, because I think I got to get, yeah, I just got to get one more of these cards, so if I, just buy the Jorge Polanco card, then I'm going to get all that. Well, let's see if I can do that. 48,102. I know it's a lot of stubs, but let's just see if the order will go through, and I'll get the 90 Jacob deGrom. Not worried about that Jazz Chisholm card. Might take a little bit of some time for the order to go through, but we'll see. I might get him. Negro Leagues ones, Josh Gibson doesn't really go for a lot, but that Martin Dihigo went down, okay. The others, or actually, if I finish them, then I'll wind up getting John Donaldson in them moments, probably. But I don't really use John Donaldson a lot. This, I don't know how you get these. I think they're in the showdown thing. Yeah, they are. I'm still waiting on Jorge Polanco. These are just things like for the Scott Rowland voucher thing. He doesn't go for a lot. Problem is, for Scott Rowland, is I need 12. I gotta get John Donaldson and him. And the second half heroes. The tough one's gonna be the All-Star one. If I get Jacob deGrom, it'll be at 7. Still waiting. This one, yeah, they raised the price on this because of, yeah, the Honus Wagner card. If I had not sold them, I would have been alright. Alright, we can lock in Christian Yelich and, him. Rich Goose Gossage card. Others, I thought I had another I had to lock in. Oh, Anthony Rizzo. Yeah, just lock them in. Not going to get any closer to Scott Rowland, but that's okay. Not worried about it. Postseason, nothing there. Wait, what was that? Oh, they released a Troy Gloss card? Oh, nice. Pretty nice card. I mean, it's a 90, but it's not really going for a lot on the market. That's pretty crazy. Let's see. Who else we got? Standout. Yeah, only got one. This Chris Bryant card. This one is in the like missions thing, like the mini season. I think you have to do in the spotlight. I have none of them. Well, I got 4 of them, and I have to get 12. The tops now 34 of them, and I got Jorge Polanco. Okay, so we can lock that in, and we can collect the 90 Jacob deGrom. Nice. Yeah, like I said, don't really care about this Jazz Chisholm card. Not really worried about it. But now that. Lock that in. Okay, now let's get back to the game that we got to do. Let's finish this play versus computer. Alright. This will be the 3rd one, yeah. Here we go. Facing Herman Marquez. I always play the Kansas City Royals, the Colorado Rockies, try and get this stuff done. I could face the Baltimore Orioles
all
or
set to go. And here's Corey Seager
another
to
team
hit.
That's off to a rough start, of the Chicago White Sox.
This one smashed down the right field line.
Not going to be a hit.
Makes the play, and there's one down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
And that's not going to be an extra base hit.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. That ball looked and sounded like it was shot out of a cannon. Absolutely demolished at 117 miles per hour. Which is extremely rare, but I bet he wishes he got just a little more lift on it, because if he would have, it would have gone way out of here.
Or just,
and now it's Jake Berger to hit.
Get to 30 hits.
There's a swing and a drive.
That's going to be a hit. There we go. That's an extra base hit,
down
too.
In the corner. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you see a ball come off the bat.
There we go.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Yeah, that was an extra base hit with the right
fielder. And they tack on 3. It's 3-0.
No.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Swing and a miss.
This guy gets
starting up the middle at second, batting 6th in today's lineup, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2023.
Right there.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center.
Yeah, that's gone.
And that one's gone into the bleachers. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead.
Still need a home run with a center fielder. Hopefully Bellinger does that. And that's
the right
not
side.
what you should have done.
Farmer takes it to the bag.
That is not it. And yes, I'm using common pitchers that
on
way.
The hill here
if
today,
I want to lose
Blair
in these
Henley.
Games or quitting,
try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Slider, but try this.
Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Owen Miller batting with 1 down.
How does Owen Miller go from the Tigers to the Colorado Rockies? Because
line to left.
Tigers, I think, have a
this
better
one
record.
Looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Flashback card.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Missed it.
On the ground to third.
Play Beltray.
Sends it to first. Inning. Back here in Denver, top of the second. And now it's going to be Pudge Rodriguez.
or Ivan Rodriguez, either one.
Well struck right field. That's back
pudge,
there.
But some have called
makes the catch flying out of the warning track.
Well, and some people
almost
like,
a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Line drive.
There we go.
And it stays fair.
But it's actually a
around
hit with
first
a
and hustling for second. And that's
18
a double.
Now we have 18 out of 30.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Low there.
Makes the grab for the second out. Juan Soto now. Swing, and that's whipped towards right center.
Gap? No, it's not.
Nabs it, and that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, there's Ryan McMahon now.
Not a huge fan of
check
using
swing,
Ryan
and he
McMahon,
went.
but
that's strike one.
Egg hunt one. I mean, it looks like a decent one, but I don't think I'll use him that much. And plus, he's left-handed. He's not a right-handed or a switch hitter. Prefer if he was right-handed or switch hitter.
Got him
nice
looking. That's a strikeout.
There.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now.
Got all the team advantages done. Got all the players unlocked. You know, it took me a little bit of a while, but I had to do all them stats.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
I want to pull in Juan Soto. I mean, I know that's pretty crazy.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
You know, get him as well.
Up the middle, into the outfield,
Alonso,
base
but
hit.
Alonso doesn't go
so a man aboard now with one away.
3,000, maybe 5.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Came from the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim to this team.
On the ground to third. Keyshaw for one, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Double play.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Adrian Beltre. And that one hammered.
That's going to go into the gap, actually. It's not going to go out.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Hit, but it's another hit with a Ranger.
Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball, a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now Jake Berger handles, throws to first, and one away at the top of the third.
Hit that out.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Hit on the ground to the right side.
What are you doing?
Slinging it to first in time.
Fastball low, and that is not helping out. I hate when
here's the second baseman,
like
Luke Keishel. He's already homered in this game.
Oh my God.
Down the line.
Shut up, WBAL.
And that drops foul.
Freaking news thing that goes off a lot of times. Turn my ringer off so that you don't hear my notifications.
That one the other way. McMahon.
Yeah, we didn't get in this one. So
in plenty of time to first. And
with this one, no progress, unfortunately. We now need 11 hits with the Rangers. We need 9 extra base hits with the right fielders. No progress, like I said. All right, do another game. I know I could have played a 9-inning game. I don't think we really would have had to play that much. I just want to get the hits done with the Rangers, and then I'm going to put some right fielders in there. Jesus. My mother making a lot of noise upstairs.
Now it's the shortstop, Corey Seager.
One of the problems, you know, living in this house is it's very, very noisy a lot. Oh, that might be a hit. Come on, run.
Not in time.
Thank you.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
That's
well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
When I find out she was a user, and
swing and a high fly ball to left.
You know the whole thing. I ain't gonna go into detail.
Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
That can be a double.
Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove.
No.
The throw is still in time, but a run does score on the play. And here's the first baseman, Jake Berger.
There we go,
That one ripped right center
why the
field.
runner was going back to third. That's going to be a hit.
And it's out of here.
Gone, actually.
Into the home bullpen for a homer. And they had a pair. It's 3-0.
The first baseman.
Base is empty, one away. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Just keeping track of this. That's all I'm trying to do.
On the ground.
Oh, is that going to? That's down the line. Is it going to be a double? It is.
Around
yes.
First,
that's
heading
an
for
extra
two.
base hit with another right fielder, and the left fielder had a problem.
And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
5 out of 12. Yeah,
first pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Moniak makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
This one high in the air to left center. And that is that.
All right, well, we got some progress done.
Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Noah Cameron.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket as a hitter. You really have to stay on your toes.
Work on payday.
Ground ball left side and foul ball.
Sometimes payday is, well, mostly payday is Friday.
That one fouled off.
Some people, but in the grocery business, a lot of times it's on Thursdays. I don't know why.
One to short. Seager
worked at Wise Markets and
slings to first, and the home first moving along quickly today.
Thursday was also payday at Redner's, and it's payday.
Ezekiel Tovar in the box with 2 gone.
Yeah,
and takes a look at a called strike.
I don't mind it. I mean,
swings through that one for strike 2.
Of course, there's people that get paid every 2 weeks because
on the ground at first, takes it himself. It's a 1-2-3. Back here in Denver, and now here is Pudge Rodriguez.
All right, here we go.
Line drive, hauls it in, and there's one away. So now here's the DH,
on the inside part of the
Ian
plate.
Kinsler.
Probably just going to play this game until we get the hits with the Rangers.
Lined into right.
Please drop.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Whatever.
So the batting order turns over. So now it's Corey Seager.
2 outs. I'm not swinging at this one. I'm not going to make it a 3-pitch inning.
There's a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first.
Throwing that fucking sinker there, and they keep dotting, and this is not
and we're back.
A difficult game.
We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Michael Toglia. Now this is in the air down the line.
I mean, so far I do like this more than MLB show 24 and 23, even though 23 had a lot of content, same with last year. But, of course, this year, no more sets,
there for a strike at 91.
Or seasons and all that, no sets.
Out to short.
A little bit disappointed about that. I mean, I like the sets.
Throw to first in time.
But it was a season.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That was one problem, because when you would play a game,
2 down,
say,
nobody on.
Season 1 eligible players or whatever.
And there's a foul ball.
Yep, no more of that shit.
He goes down looking.
That's a dot.
On to the third inning. Now here is Juan Soto. Freeland back to work.
The extra base hits. Right fielders.
Grounder into the outfield for a knock.
It's all right.
And the leadoff man aboard.
Still no homers with center fielders.
Now the third baseman, Adrian
Beltre. When I have is Cody Bellinger, I'm going to have to change it up in the next one.
in the dirt.
Like I said, I'm just going to play this game until I get the hits with the Ranger.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Line drive.
He's getting it. I knew he was going to do that. I knew he was going to do that. Every time they do that, he always robs
just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
Jake Berger will hit next. That one ripped. That's back.
Oh, actually, that's going to go into the gap.
That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming around third is Soto. The relay to the plate. He'll score, and it's 4-0.
He was 5 extra over that one. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall, but when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Yastrzemski in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. That one pushed foul.
We're going down the line.
One out, the runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Doyle on the move to the gap. Snags it for the second out. So a man aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Slide to right his first time.
Better day.
Cut on and lifted in the air, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Mickey Moniak. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Because we don't have a vehicle. Well, we're borrowing one, but we just
comes up empty.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Unfortunately, it's the way it is. We're not the only ones.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nick Martini stands in now and watches strike 1.
Leave 2, that'd be great.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Sorry, I'm doing that.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I apologize about it. It's just something going around, unfortunately.
Gets a piece and it stays 0-2.
Come on, dude.
Make it 4 strikes. Comes Cody Bellinger.
From my phone. I hate when they do this.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck.
It's going to go into the gap.
And that one is off the wall.
Maybe a triple.
Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Probably would have been close. I don't want to risk it. I'm trying to get the home runs at center.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Grabs it on the run. Now there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Line drive. That's a base hit.
You almost caught that one.
Bellinger on his way home.
Bellinger home.
The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 5-0.
Still not out.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Corey Seager.
Out of 30.
Oh, this one in the air.
Damn it.
And there's 2 down.
That sometimes.
And now it's Juan Soto. Swinging a foul straight back.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
At the plate, Adrian Beltre. That's ripped. And this one could be extra bases. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate.
runner.
He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 7-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And that one pulled foul.
I would have been a home run if that stayed fair or maybe off the wall.
Off the mark there. And the count is 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
And they're trying to be a little careful now.
1 strike.
There we go.
Base hit.
Almost hit that second base bag
Coming
there.
home.
Like,
here's the throw to the
that would
plate.
have happened. Would have ricocheted.
And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the
hit
inning.
does count.
Back here at Coors Field. Bottom 4. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
I got a good jump because the center fielder is playing kind of deep.
And first offering is
No
fouled
hits
off.
given up yet for the pitcher, and he's a common pitcher.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Dennis
Miller
Haysbert,
batting for the
James
second
Gannon,
time,
rest in
and
peace.
that's strike 1.
A few others.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Foul ball.
It's a very, very
still
good
0-2.
baseball movie. I mean, if anybody has not seen
with
Major
a lot
League,
of ground to make up. We're
you
here at the
should.
bottom of the
It's one of
4th.
the
Strike
best
3,
baseball
and now
movies.
6 strikeouts in a row.
Very hilarious. I mean, it's not on a true
Swing
story
and
or
a pop
anything
up.
like them movies like
Keishel.
Bull Durham, I think. I thought that
He's
was a
got
true
it.
story,
And
or
that
one
is
of them, or The Natural. I think it's The Natural.
Back here in
I can't
Denver,
remember.
we go
I
to
mean,
the
I
top of
don't
the
even care
5th,
for
and
them
here
movies.
is Mike
I like
Yastrzemski.
ones, like that are comedy, pretty much.
There's a line drive to
Into the
left
gap.
field.
No.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
I mean, A League of Their Own
Luke
is pretty
Keishel
good, but
digs
it's
in now.
a little emotional,
0 for 2
unfortunately.
in this one.
But it is a good movie.
That
Ball
is
1, no
upstairs
Major
for
League
ball
is
1.
basically about the Cleveland
Base is empty,
Indians
1 away,
at
and we're at
that
the top
time.
of the 5th. There's a swing and a
Nice.
drive.
That should get out.
And it's into the bleachers.
2 home
Out of
runs for
here.
him.
That'll fire up the
The last
dugout.
one he had,
It's
the,
8-0.
home run.
Bellinger up to hit. 1 for 2.
A lefty.
Swung on, belted.
I don't think it's going to
That
go.
one's deep. And it's
Yes,
into
it
the
is.
bullpen
Okay, that's
for
the
a homer.
first home run.
They
to the center
do it
fielder.
again.
1 out of 8.
Back-to-back homers. It's 9-0. Pudge Rodriguez.
Now we got 7
the next
to go
hit.
for that, but we still need 5 hits with the Rangers.
Slow roller to third.
God, why did I do that? I'm stupid.
Throws across the diamond. That takes care of Rodriguez.
I was going to say, no, you're not.
2 down, bases
I'm
empty.
stupid, overswinging
And
that.
next is the designated hitter, Ian Kinsler. In the air, right side.
Cutter right there.
Moniak
Shouldn't be throwing them
makes
pitches like that. This is veteran, not.
Well, this game isn't very
All-star
close,
or
Singy.
anything
Let's
like
see if
that.
we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't
Same
remember
content
that
they
they
keep
did. I
doing,
think they were
talking
pretty
about
cool with
John
me in terms
Sciambi and
of
Chris
celebrating
Singleton
my
all
rookie year.
questions,
First
and
home
they
run
keep
came
repeating
in
the same shit.
Anaheim against the Angels.
There's a way to turn off
And
the
I always
announcers.
love to watch now, though, especially when
Right, that's 2
that
outs.
player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift
boy,
coming into the dugout,
the play,
and they
Seager.
just
Got 31
stonewall it.
speed, and
It's
he's still got the no hitter.
Slings it across.
The perfect game, actually, because he hasn't
And
given
we're
up
back.
the walk.
Top of the 6th inning. Now
Oof.
it's Corey
That was a
Seager.
little scary.
Hill back to work.
Come on, Seager. Oh, my God.
Right
Let that
side, hard
fastball
hit.
down right
The
there.
throw to first. One up,
Fucking
one down.
stop that.
Here's Juan Soto. 3 for 3
Damn
with
it.
2 singles and a double. That
Oh,
one the
my
other
Lord.
way. Tovar.
Throwing that fucking slider on the
Tosses
outside
to
there. I
first.
keep
And
chasing.
a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is
I know,
empty.
it'll help if I
Here's
stop
the
doing
third
that.
baseman, Adrian Beltre. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher
knew
to come
I should've
right
swung
at him,
at that,
but he
but
got
I
a
don't want to be
nice
a
cookie
three-pitch
there
inning.
and just watched it the entire way.
There we are, and that's gonna
Hammers
be a
that one deep left field
nice one.
and forget
Now I
it.
think he needs a triple for the cycle.
He
485.
sends
Wow.
it out of here. It's 10-0.
Now we got 26 out of 30.
Jimmy Herget on the pitch here. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Come on, Berger.
And first offering is fouled off.
Sinker. Jake Berger needs a triple for the cycle. And that's
line drive, base
actually,
hit, right center field.
Okay, we'll take it.
And that keeps the inning going.
27 out of 30. Thank you.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. He was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Berger off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away. His bat sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Out. How lovely.
Over to first. That's the 3rd out.
We do have the perfect game intact.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Not going to play pressure, and
I
just blew it
and
right
that's
there.
A base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. And that's going to bang against the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Oh, well.
And just like that, the perfect game bid is no more. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over.
Crazy.
Out towards right center. That's
going to be a
well
run,
struck.
and there goes the shutout.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Well, comes in from second, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Nick Martini will hit. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. Brenton Doyle now at the plate.
I didn't really change the bullpen because it's like
gets the outside corner with that one.
Rank seasons games. That's all right.
Foul ball.
Got finished. The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Seager
6 innings.
Sends it across to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
I don't know how many strikeouts it would be. Probably 7, I think. Strikes him out.
That's the 3rd.
That's all right.
Slings to first in time.
Oh, Miller's got
2 down, base is empty. Ezekiel Tovar
hustling
getting
down the
ready
line.
to hit. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 6th.
Now.
Next offering is down low.
Oh, well, he lay that off. He swings at that, but not the pitch before. That's a bullshit.
Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Here's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Doyle raging back towards the wall. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Here's Cody Bellinger. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Herget, in his 4th year, he throws a slurve, a sinker, a 4-seamer.
There we go. There's 2 home runs for Bellinger.
Crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. Into the second deck it goes. His second home run of the game. It's 11-3. And now, Pudge Rodriguez.
Come on, please drop.
Ripped on a line to center. Doyle pulls it down. Out.
He's hanging up
Number
a lot.
2. So up next,
3 hits for the
Ian
Rangers.
Kinsler.
That's all we need.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball.
No,
got it.
Of course not. Every time I say that, it doesn't.
Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 7th. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Michael Tolia. Strike
right
1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
McMahon now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
I'm good.
There's a swing and a miss.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode.
lot of ground to make up. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
Nope.
And that is downstairs.
I don't work for
and the count 1 and 2.
And that fucking dickhead Bill.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
He got off to a good start. I mean, he was a good manager at first. When we got to 2023,
fouled off left
he
side.
really fucked up. Maybe 2022, one of them years. I don't know. Every time I was always
That's
working,
in there,
I was
and it's 0-2.
not be around them. I remember when Timmy was there or Mike Rutter, who doesn't
The other
work there
way,
anymore.
base hit, and that extends the inning.
Unfortunately, Wise Marcus is a little bit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
A lot of people, unfortunately, were let go for sexual harassment and having another
back
source
here in
too.
Denver.
I mean, I
now,
know
Corey Seager.
It's a common thing, unfortunately, that happens. But
Liner,
it's not men who do it too. I mean, women do it too.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Yeah,
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone.
504.
Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 12-3. And here is Jake Berger.
Yep.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Pitch misses outside.
Because he doesn't
Ball
have any
1.
speed. 2 more.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. And we're at the top of the 8th.
101.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. That just misses. 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one is absolutely belted. That's carrying.
That's not getting caught. There we go. That's another extra base hit. Now we need 1 more of the Rangers.
In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
29-30.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one back.
Under it. It came in at 101.
Makes the catch on the edge of the track.
But yeah.
And we're back. And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he grounds one to the right side. Keishel fires over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Martini in the box again. Takes a strike. Up the middle.
Nice
great stop. Fires to first. Pretty nice play there. 2 outs. Base is empty. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. And that's in for a strike. 2 outs. Base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. We go to the 9th. Now it's the 2nd baseman, Luke Keishel. Halverson back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
1 hit for the Rangers.
In the air, right field.
Drop.
Great effort, but it gets down. So a man at first, and here comes Bellinger. On the ground, 2 balls.
Bellinger, please don't tell me we're not going to get the hit with the Rangers. Just need one
that
hit.
is such a tough double play to
Rodriguez.
execute as a first baseman to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw.
God,
this
dang
one's
it.
into
I
the
didn't think we were
outfield.
going to get it.
Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double. Man at second here with 2 away. Ian Kinsler will hit next. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Up and in. And the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out to short. Tovar.
All right, well, we got hits with the Rangers.
And that is that.
Good, so some progress.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. So in now for Colorado, Owen Miller. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Plate,
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. That's in there. Strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Right side. Keishel throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Michael Tolia. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. They're down to their final strike. 1 strike away.
Curveball trying to change up.
Ground ball, and this should do it. And that is the ball game.
It seemed like.
Okay, so we got hits with the Rangers once again. Now we just gotta focus on the next stuff. Extra base hits with first baseman. Got that. Yep, so we're at 18 now. He's dropped 5 tops now in spotlight players. Okay, we might have to put some on the roster too, but right now I'm just gonna focus on these. So, okay. So the right fielders, extra base hits with them. We're gonna have to put a bunch of right fielders in the game, but they have to have secondary positions. We'll leave Cody Bellinger and Yastrzemski, but some of these have to play infield positions. I thought Fernando Tatis could play third base, but I guess not. Rap Dixon can play pretty much anything except catcher. So I'll probably put him at, that's right, I need the, okay, I'll put Rap Dixon, I can't put him over there. Alright, we can put him at first base. I mean, we can just do that. Alright. See who else we got. Tony Oliva, no. Soler, well, Soler can be the DH. I'll probably put him in there. He's a right fielder. I like using him at DH. Or no, Tyler O'Neill's a left fielder. Okay, I thought he was right fielder. Right, there we go. Now the tough one's going to be looking for a right fielder that can play catcher. I know that ain't a possibility. No. tough. Play center. Sorry if anybody heard that noise. That's our sink or something, or I really don't know. Who's that person? Chase DeLauder. He was born in Maryland? Wow. Didn't know that. Ah, here we go. Roberto Clemente. So he can play second or third. All right, I'll have to put him at third base. Okay. Now the tough part's going to be the catcher spot. Like any right fielder that can play catcher, and I don't think there's any. Probably either going to be a common. Yeah, there's none. Okay. What about a right fielder that can play shortstop, maybe? That's probably going to be difficult, too, unfortunately. I don't really think there's any. Let me keep looking. There's got to be somebody that can play shortstop. That's a right fielder. Yeah, right field has to be their primary position, but we're looking for ones that can play infield. Nope. 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 No. Nope. Probably gonna have to be a bronze player or something like that. Yep. I mean, I would put him there, at that position, but then it would be an out-of-position penalty pretty much, but I don't like to do that. Ooh, we can play third base, but not short. We might find one. The problem is it'll probably be a person that's a bronze or maybe a comp. Oh. Oh, Cutchin can't play. Connor Joman? No, I thought for sure he could. I really want to do something today. I don't want to be at home, doing nothing. Can't cut the grass because the grass doesn't need to be cut. Pedro Leon. Okay. That's only one. That's a right fielder and can play shortstop. Wow. Wow. Where is he? There he is. Oh my God, we froze. All right, sorry folks, gonna have to end the live stream as we froze.